Country newcomer Brett Young says growing up an athlete gave him the confidence to embrace his inner sensitivities. Wait, what? I'm Anya Hammer, and the In Case You Didn't Know singer admits that for most men, writing love songs can be tough because, you know, all that mushy-gushy stuff. But that's not the case for this former Major League Baseball prospect.
I'm personally a hopeless romantic, I always have been. So for me, I like to go there. I like to go to like sweet love songs or tragic heartbreak. But it was actually really natural, that write with Trent and Tyler and Kyle, because I think it was at the end of a writer's retreat, and we were kind of in that place where we wanted to write a ballad and a love song. And so we were in the right headspace, I think, that day.
Both of his first two singles are tributes to monogamy, a topic that is just recently getting a little more attention in male country circles. While he's not afraid to sing about the women in his life, he does it often on the just-released Brett Young album. These two songs weren't inspired by a pretty girl, or at least his pretty girl.
Both Sleep Without You and In Case You Didn't Know were written about concepts and not specific people. You know, Sleep Without You was inspired by my parents and how they've been married 37 years, and my dad still says my mom's gone for the weekend, it's hard to sleep in their bed. And In Case You Didn't Know was inspired by Trent Tomlinson telling a story about how when he was a kid, his mom, every time he would leave the house, his mom would say, "Hey Trent, in case you didn't know, I love you." We were like inspired because we feel like nobody says I love you as much as they wish they would.
Give this video a thumbs up if you're wishing a tall, blue-eyed country singer would say I love you to you nightly. Something you may not know about Brett, he could have made the big leagues as a pitcher. The Minnesota Twins wanted him, but he went to college instead. A few years later, he blew out his elbow and took up singing and songwriting, but he still has a lot of guy habits.
I'm still obsessed with sports, so anytime there's a game on, I'm gonna be sitting in sweatpants, eating some sort of appetizer, chips, dip, and watching the game. I think also it's kind of, you know, I'm a whiskey drinker. I like to drink whiskey, and no, I've never dipped, I've never smoked, none of that stuff. But also I'm kind of a gym rat when I have the time. I like to, you know, because I miss, you know, the part of me that always played sports misses that, and so I like to be in the gym.
Thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for subscribing, and be sure to download the new Taste of Country app to stay up to date on all breaking country music news.